And welcome once again to another fantastic Minecraft episode. My name is Dr. Wasabi. This is part 18 of building the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie pizzeria in Minecraft. In today's video, we are working on the kitchen and alongside that, finishing off the roof for the security office. Folks, we are fast on our way to completing this series, so if you can, please help support the channel by liking the video, hyping the video, and subscribing. So without further ado, I believe it's time to get in to our block list. Okay, so for part 18 of building the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie pizzeria, you'll need the following block items: grey concrete, tough bricks and chiseled, light grey concrete, stone blocks, andesite stairs and slabs, polished andesite stairs and slabs, stone bricks, cracked stone bricks, furnaces, smooth stone slabs, smooth quartz and blocks of quartz regular, polished diorite, oak slabs and planks, spruce slabs and planks, polished granite, dripstone blocks, light grey terracotta, item frames, vines, raw mutton, dark oak saplings, wax and wax exposed copper trapdoors, powered rails, dark prismarine, regular prismarine blocks, mossy cobblestone, and lanterns. So those are the blocks you need for today's build. And for my survival players, I heavily recommend collecting as much tough bricks, chiseled, as well as light grey concrete and regular stone, as this makes up the majority of the kitchen wallpaper, so please bear that in mind. And so, now the block list is out of the way, I dare say it is time to get in to our time lapse. And we are back from that amazing block time-lapse place, but before I show you anything else, I just want to say, if you do like what I do, then please like the video, hype the video, and subscribe. Now, let's see what we have built here. So, one more room down. I'm so glad I've gotten this done, as it only sort of leaves only a few bits and bobs left for the entire series. It is quite funny, the more I actually complete this build, the more difficult it actually gets to actually entering the pizzeria, which I think is pretty funny. Okay, so let's get into the build. So, as I have said, this connects to the T-junction of the hallway here. Now, obviously, we do see this only once in the entire movie, and that is, of course, in the prologue, you know, before everything sort of goes to pot, as it were. So, obviously, we have some shelves for food and cleaning and whatnot. I actually thought this was a washing room, because there was a bit of a debate, you know, whether this was a kitchen or a washroom, but I decided to sort of combine the two, since it's the only really kitchen slash washroom area we do see in the movie, so it would be pretty stupid if they didn't have a kitchen. So, obviously, going into the interior, we have a lot of shelving and storage, a few sort of ovens for cooking the pizzas and all that kind of stuff, and of course some more sort of storage shelves, stacks and stacks and stacks of stuff, and of course these sort of ventilation shafts you do see in the other kitchen for the Five Nights at Freddy's 1 pizzeria kitchen, I do believe. But of course, going into the build, a lot of this room is basically storage, you know, bits of food, dried goods, that kind of thing. And by the window, by the hallway, we have sort of a table for all the pizzeria boxes for you to sort of walk down and deliver to the children in the main auditorium. Now, as I have said before at the start, we are doing the security room office as well, so I finally put in the ceiling for that. It looks very sort of very textured, as you would expect for the security office. Now, the goal of doing these little details at the end is that I save myself the time of doing this huge sort of roofing tutorial essentially for the last few parts, as we will have to put the ceiling for the main auditorium, which is going to be a very big part of the series and probably a very big episode. So in the next episode, we're going to be focusing on these two rooms, which will be a bathroom and a sort of a side exit for any deliveries and what have you. As well as that, we will be doing the main roofing with functional lighting. And so there we have it, folks, part 18 of building the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie pizzeria in Minecraft. I do hope you have enjoyed this video. We are literally around 2 episodes away from finishing this series, so if you can, please like the video, hype the video, and subscribe. My name has been Dr. Wasabi. I bid you a most pleasant good morning, good evening, or good night, and of course, as always, God bless.